This is my song.
In order to get this long fishtail braid, I've clipped in a few wefts of my laced hair extensions. I've placed a smaller weft mid-ear, a weft right above the ear, and two across the crown of my head, creating one long weft. And then I've placed two smaller wefts near the bangs to help thicken the braid up top. I'll leave a link to the brand of extensions I'm using. I absolutely love them. Next up are the products. Now I've just washed my hair and it's really slippery. So if you have really fine hair or you wash your hair every day and need some extra grip, some body, or extra texture, I highly recommend investing in some good texturizing products. The first thing I'm using is the Kenra Professional Texturizing Mist. This is from their Platinum line. This gives the hair a really beachy feel and adds defined texture. You can use it while your hair is damp, but I like to use it when it's dry, and it just helps give my curls or my straight hair some extra dimension. The next product I'm using is the texture powder, and it's actually new to the Kenra Platinum line. It's very similar to a dry shampoo. You just lightly shake the powder onto your dry hair at the scalp, and it not only absorbs excess oil, but it creates some really nice texture and fullness to the hair. So once you kind of sprinkle it onto your roots to help it absorb the oil and give you some nice texture, then you're just gonna kind of blend it all together with your fingers, mix it around so you can't see the powder anymore. And the last product is the Dry Texture Spray. This is one of my favorite Kenra products. If you have fine hair, it's an absolute must. It adds body and fullness and texture so that the hair stays styled. It also absorbs oil and impurities. Oh, you'll just love it. All right, let's get on to the Dutch fishtail tutorial. Take a small section of hair near the part and split it into two sections. The first section being closest to your face and the second being furthest. And then transfer both sections into the hand closest to your face, and with your other hand, you're going to grab a small section of hair behind the second section, and now take a thin piece of hair from that second section and combine those two pieces, and then in a regular French fishtail braid, we take that section over, but instead we're going to take it under and combine it with the first section. And then you're going to transfer both sections into your far hand and just repeat. So take a small section of hair from below that first section, and then take a thin piece of hair from the first section and combine the two pieces, and then toss that section under the first section and combine it with the original second section. Okay, so are we still following along here, or are we a little bit lost? I'm going to throw this into slow motion just in case, because this is really the most important part, because pretty much it's repeated all the way down. So you're going to have your two main sections. You're going to grab a section from behind the second section, and then you're just going to add a little piece from that original section. And this is just going to help the fishtail braid look better. So once you've combined those two sections, you're just going to toss that section underneath that second section, and you're going to combine it with that very front section. And if you've never done a fishtail braid before, you probably should go back and review how to fishtail braid. I will leave the link of that tutorial in my description box. But from here on down, it's just a big old repeat. So you're going to take a section of hair, a new section of hair, and you're going to add a tiny little piece of hair from the original section. And once you have those kind of combined and smoothed into one section, you're going to toss it underneath. See, right now, here I go, tossing it underneath that first section, and you're going to combine it with the second. And pretty much it's repeated all the way down. Be patient with yourself, because fishtail braiding really actually takes quite a long time. It's just small, intricate pieces, and you gotta be patient with yourself. So make sure to keep your elbows down if you can to save your arms, and if you're wearing extensions, make sure you're covering any wefts in the back. Also, make sure to keep the sections really, really tight. And we'll go ahead and loosen the braid at the very end. So we'll see you back here in just a minute.
This is my song to carry on when you have found yourself alone and I am gone. So I will wait, anticipate when forget-me-nots bloom. Pick one for me and make a wish that I will be back soon. This is my song to remember me by when the moon grows long.
As you can see, I've been loosening the fishtail braid, making it look more full. Just keep massaging the braid, kind of kneading it, and I actually like to spray a little hairspray or put some wax on my fingers to keep the flyaways to a minimum. And then you can tie off the braid with a regular elastic band, or you can tease the end of the braid really well and spray it with a firm hold hairspray. If you're worried it'll fall out, you can always put a little butterfly clip in the back. And then I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And guess what? Thanks to all of your comments, I've decided to start vlogging! Yay! I'll keep you posted. The twins come the end of May, and I want to share everything with you, so be excited. Okay, we'll see you next week. Bye!
To carry on when you have found yourself alone.